Hello everyone, welcome to another Compadre Cooking School video. My name is Jose and today I'm gonna teach you how to make an octopus stew, Azorian style. So, if you guys want to help out the channel, smash the like button below because that tells YouTube this is a cool video and it might show it to other people. Octopus stew. This is a very traditional recipe from the Açores, part of Portugal, some Portuguese islands, okay? Actually, right smack in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. For today's recipe, we're gonna use, obviously, octopus, okay? This one was previously frozen, but before we can use it, we have to leave it to unfrozen. If you guys buy fresh octopus, what you have to do is, if you want it easier, frozen before use, or either way, you can also smack it, okay? To tender up the octopus before cooking, or else it can be a bit chewy when you cook it. Besides the octopus, we're gonna use some yam. We call it sweet potato, batata doce. We're gonna use onions, tomatoes, bay leaves, garlic, some chilies, parsley, and red wine. I'm gonna start off by cooking our octopus. There's a ton of different ways to cook the octopus, okay? For this specific recipe, I'm gonna use the oven, but you can also boil it, okay? There's also a few myths about raising the octopus 3 times while the water is boiling and putting it back again. It's really easy. It's not as hard as people think, okay? We're gonna use the oven. Remember, if you're using fresh octopus, remember to clean it first, okay? So remove every part of inside its head, where is the ink sac located, and also its organs, okay? And remember, in order to cook it easily, freeze it first, okay? Let's make your job a lot easier. So, along with the octopus in the oven, we're gonna put an onion. Really easy. Just cut it in 4 and peel it. We got this beautiful oven tray. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some olive oil in the bottom, coat it. And I'm gonna place my onion, cut in 4s. I'm also gonna add bay leaf and 2 tomatoes. Just gonna cut this into part here, and also cut it in 4. After the tomatoes, we're gonna add also, let's put it 4 garlic cloves. We like garlic. They're pretty small, so it's okay. Peel the garlics because we're actually using the vegetables after. We're gonna blend them and use them to give some extra flavor to our stew, okay? So we don't want any onion skin. Okay, garlic in. I'm actually gonna add a bit of parsley, okay? I like fresh herbs, so just want to drop them inside. Now, release the Kraken. Here you go. Clean octopus. So this octopus is around 1.5 kilos. Sorry, I don't know that. Your American system. I'm just gonna lay it here. And now put the generous amount of olive oil on top. I preheat the oven to 180 Celsius And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover this with some aluminum foil and I'm gonna cook it in the oven for 1 hour, okay? Remember, this octopus is around 1.5 kilos. If you have a bigger octopus, you're probably gonna take more. So I would say for a 2 kilo octopus, at least 1 hour and a half, and so on and so on. So, see you in the hour. I actually let it an additional 5 minutes, okay, just to be sure. So, you're done pre-cooking now, and it will finish off in the stew. What I'm gonna do now is really easy. I'm going to transfer the octopus to this bowl here, okay? And let it cool down a bit. And the vegetables that cooked with the octopus, I'm actually gonna process them. So I'm gonna have my blender there, I'm gonna put the vegetables inside and I'm gonna process them. Remember to use this because this gives an amazing flavor to the stew. Okay, there's a lot of octopus flavor inside. We're also going to use the water that the octopus released. By the way, if you're not used to cooking octopus, remember that it will lose around 50% of its volume. Okay, it's water. So you lose octopus, but you have a nice stock. And I'm gonna prepare my stew. First of all, let's start with a sauté. After all, we're cooking Portuguese. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slice an onion, full of oil. Remember, it's the Portuguese Holy Trinity: olive oil, garlic, and onions. Actually, a lot. You're gonna turn it on. Medium high, okay? And we're gonna add the onions. You don't need to wait for the oil to get hot because you want to sweat the onions, okay? Sweeten them. And for that, I'm actually going to put a pinch of salt. It will speed up the process. While we wait for the onions, we can start by slicing. Time to add the sliced garlic in. I'm also going to put dried bay leaf. While we wait a bit for the sauté, we are actually starting to chop the sweet potato yummy, okay? So the point here is to have cubes of sweet potato. Chopped up our sweet potato, our garlic had enough time to saute. So now, time to add our blended vegetables that we cooked the octopus with, okay? Don't add it all at once. I'm gonna use half of it, then I'm gonna taste, and if it needs more, I'll add more. Now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna turn the heat to medium high again, and I'm gonna fry a bit. Our tomato vegetable blend is sauteing a bit, and we're actually going to add the chili, okay? This is optional, you don't have to, but here in Portugal we add things a bit spicy, so I'm gonna just smash a piri chili, dry one, and add it. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm gonna rectify the seasoning, pinch of salt, and a bit of black pepper. Let it fry a bit. Add some beautiful red wine. This is an excellent recipe to do on those days that you got home and need a glass of red wine. Perfect excuse. Drink one glass and use the rest on the recipe for the octopus. I'm going to measure 400 millimeters. I'm actually going to use 300 because my octopus is a little smaller. So 300 again. And I'm gonna set the heat to a medium high because now we need to evaporate the alcohol. So 8 minutes have passed. The alcohol from the wine has evaporated a bit. So time to add the sweet potatoes, okay? And we're also going to add the stock that was released when you cook the octopus. That's done. It's not too hot. So here you go. You want to cover completely the potatoes and the octopus. Yeah, we're gonna let it boil and then leave it to cook on a medium heat. We're gonna give them around 5 to 10 minutes ahead of the octopus, okay? Just to be sure that the sweet potato boils. And in the meanwhile, while we wait, our octopus is already cooled down. So we're gonna chop it. There's a bit of water here, so I'm gonna use it for flavor. And start by chopping the octopus. And just roughly cut it. Be easier. Cut the head. We gave 5 to 10 minutes ahead for the potato, okay? So now we're going to add the octopus as well. Chop the octopus. Stir. Look at that beautiful color. Taste to check if it needs seasoning. It's great. What does it need? And you can let it boil. Put the heat to medium temperature and let it cook for 20 more minutes. It's done. 25 minutes have passed and our octopus stew is ready. Time to plate. And here you have it. Octopus stew, Azorian style. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you like the channel and want to see more recipes and funny videos about Portuguese food and culture, subscribe to our channel and see you next time.